assigned to a secret project called Project Titan.
There was two things already going on. Google was working on a self-driving car, and Tesla is already going on. Small startup. Google was working on a self-driving car, gaining more and more attention for its cars.
In the time since, Apple has made some interesting investments and partnerships. The company gave $1 billion to Chinese Uber competitor Didi in 2016, which strengthened Apple's ties to the mobility industry and self-driving technology boom. Talent from BlackBerry, NASA, and others have been commissioned for the project. Even former Tesla employees have been courted to Project Titan, including former Tesla Autopilot, powertrain, mechanical design, firmware engineers, and global supply chain managers. That certainly raised some eyebrows. Musk called it the Tesla graveyard in 2015.
When Apple first got into this, a lot of people in the car business were really afraid that their lunch was about to get eaten.
The past 6 years of speculation have been a roller coaster. Apple's building a car, Apple's not building a car, Apple's building the guts of a car, and recently sources told CNBC that Apple will be manufacturing an autonomous car with Hyundai Kia in Georgia, and now that might be out too.
Pump the brakes, Korean car makers Hyundai and Kia saying they are not currently in talks with Apple to develop a car.
Quite a few years ago when it was Project Titan, it was so exciting and everyone was talking about it. Then it felt like it died off. And then it felt like it'd gone through a few iterations of being resurrected. And then now I feel like all of a sudden everyone is talking about it.
Apple stock got a bump after Reuters reported Apple could launch its car by 2024. The stock jumped again on the heels of the news that Hyundai Kia could be partnering to produce the car in Georgia. Only we still don't have many clues at all about what it's going to be or what it's going to look like.
Tech companies are looking for the next screen in your life to make money off of, and the bet and the hope is that it's in the car.
Reports thus far have been speculation about an electronic vehicle with better battery technology, autonomous driving technology, and a signature Apple design.
Just a functional autonomous car is enough of a wow factor these days, particularly from a company that's not in automotive. You're not necessarily expecting Apple to come out with a vehicle.
Any new car company faces major challenges.
If we went back to 2015, there was a feeling that when Apple was getting involved, that this was going to happen immediately. What a lot of people in Silicon Valley have realized is that making cars is much harder than they thought.
Tesla is a rare example of how a newcomer can reimagine the slow-moving and exclusive auto industry.
If you go back to the 1960s, when Hyundai first came on the scene, since then, there's only been one other company that has become a mass market car maker, and that is Tesla.
But it took Tesla 17 years before it finally turned a sustained profit.
You're not just opening the Apple store and, walking up to the Genius Bar and ordering your car. It's probably not going to be like that. Or maybe it could, but it's going to take a lot of changes, I'd say, within the way we retail cars in this country.
Like Tesla, a new car company would face issues with financing the staggeringly expensive task of building an automobile manufacturing operation. Tesla has spent billions of dollars on its battery and car factories, and it plans to build many more. But we're comparing oranges to Apple. I mean, it's Apple. It's already got the brand recognition, the capital, and the safety net, perhaps more than any other company from any sector, from any country in the world. In its first fiscal quarter of 2021, iPhone and iPad sales pushed Apple's revenue